Hey, it's Kevin. Hey, a little while back I made a video on the hitch on the Runaway camper, and I noticed not many people are viewing that hitch. So I thought I'd put another video on of the same, it's actually parts of the same video. So some of you have probably seen it before, but the ones who have a hitch, I actually show on there how to tighten up the Reese hitch. So I'm going to post this video for those who already have the hitch and need the hitch tightened up. Sturdied up. We got some play in here, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to take the play out.
Okay, our first step to sturdying up this hitch is, see, we have our pinhole there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come on the bottom here. I'm going to drill 2 holes. I'm going to drill one in the back, and then I'm going to drill another one up here in the front. And I'm going to weld these bolts in there. And I'll be able to screw this bolt up to take all the slack out of the inside of that hitch. So I won't have no more wiggle in the hitch. That wiggle that you got in that back hitch, it's going to bounce it around. I'm going to take all that wiggle out of there by welding on those 2 little nuts and putting the bolt in there. And we'll have lock washers on them, so we don't have to worry about them. This hitch will be real sturdy then. Okay, now we got our holes. We got both our holes drilled in there, and there's what we're trying to do. We're going to slide that up in there, hold that nice and flush, and we're going to weld them in there. And then, in case anybody wants to know, these bolts are 7/16, and they are about 1.5 inches long. About 1.5 inches long. They're a 7/16 bolt, about 1.5 inches long. And we're going to just stick them up in there. We're going to hold them up in there tight, get them nice and flush, and then we're going to tack them in, then we'll weld them up there. Okay, we got both our bolts, our nuts, welded up in there now. So now we got to get the bolts ready and get them screwed up in there. First, I'm going to clean this up a little bit and put a little bit of paint on it. Okay, we got a little bit of paint on there. It's still not quite dry, but what I did was I got a 7/16 bolt, we got a nut, and then a lock washer. What we're going to do is put it in just like that one there. We screw them up in here, and these will be able to push up on that hitch and lock it to the top. That way we won't have no play in our hitch. I'll show you how it works here in just a minute. We got our hitch in there. There's our hitch. You can hear it. It's real loose. And we got our pin in there. We're not going to take that pin out. We're going to keep that pin in there. We always want to keep that pin in there. So now what I want to do is take these 2 bolts underneath here and give them snug them up. I want to snug them up in there. I want to get them all snugged up. They don't have to be real tight. We don't want to squish the pipe. We just want to snug them up. Now, once we get those both snugged up, then we can come up here to the other nut. See, we got a nut up here now. And there's a lock washer underneath there. Excuse me. We got a lock washer underneath there, and that's going to tighten that up so we won't have to worry about that thing coming loose. Get that up on there, and then just snug them up so they're not going to come out. These bolts are not going to come out. Okay, so that's what we want. Now, no, there's no play in that at all. We have absolutely none. So now when we're going down the road, we know for sure that this hitch is not going to be flopping around while we're going over bumps, and we're not going to hear a bunch of noise. So that's the way I fixed my hitch. I hope you guys seen everything there. It's not that hard. You got a welder, you could drill a couple holes and weld a couple nuts in there, and you could sturdy that hitch up, and that's there forever.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. I just wanted to make sure that it got on there, that other people could see it that already had the hitch. So, hey, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time.